The NYPD seen on neighborhood surveillance video responding to a report of a man with a gun on Hull Avenue in the Norwood section of the Bronx.
The problem is that there were squatters.
Neighbor Al Munoz, on the block for 40 years, says he was home last Wednesday night when police arrested a total of 7 men and a woman from the basement of the home at 3259 Hull Avenue, which is located directly across the street from an elementary school. Police say investigators also found a 7-year-old child in that same basement, along with several guns, boxes of ammunition, ketamine, and cocaine. Were they a nuisance?
With the noise, those motorcycles are very noisy. They will wake me up.
Munoz says the migrants have been living there for months, adding the investment property owner no longer lives on the block.
It's a rental property for him.
Do you know if the owner rented them that space, or did they move in without his knowledge?
I think they moved in without his knowledge.
The bust, once again involving suspects with a recent criminal history who are now back in trouble with the law. A spokesperson for Bronx DA Darcel Clark says one of the men, 24-year-old Venezuelan migrant Javier Alborno, is still under indictment following his arrest for gun possession last September at this very same address, adding at the time prosecutors requested $10,000 cash bail. But that spokesperson says the judge in September's case chose to instead put Alborno on supervised release. NYPD Chief of Patrol John Chell speaking Tuesday on the Pix 11 Morning News.
Why are our cops there a second time? They shouldn't be in that position. We have to have a discussion as to why they were out of jail.
Chief Chell went on to express his disappointment that another one of the suspects, according to his words, had a case in Yonkers, an attempted murder case that was ultimately dismissed because a victim refused to come forward. But I reached out to the Westchester County DA's office. They tell us the case against that suspect who was arrested last week here in the Bronx indeed remains open. We're live in the Bronx this evening. Jay Dow, Pix 11 News.